Hi. Hey. What's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out. Say my name. DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Big Shook, host of the Undrafted All-Star Sports Show. Man, listen, if you want some real down south, Louisiana-style Cajun food, you need to go check out DB's Cajun Kitchen. Yo, they got lobster and grits, seafood boils, signature fries, signature po' boys, signature egg rolls, and desserts. Oh, and my favorite, them gumbo tacos. Yo, they open from 11 to 8, Wednesday to Monday, 11 to 5:30 on Sunday. Located in North Las Vegas at 4343 North Rancho Drive. They even have to-go orders and catering. Hit them up, 725-780-1850, or go to the website, dbcajunkitchen.com. So, yo, don't just tell your friends about me. Tell them about DB's Cajun Kitchen.
I hope in a good way. But anywho, welcome to Let's Talk Love, guys. I feel like it's
Thursday.
a whole week.
It has. That's what I feel.
But it feels like it's been longer. It's been longer than a week. It does. It just feel like it's been like...
Hey, we've been on... I mean, I'm not going to say we. I'm going to say I've been on vacation. I feel like, dang, I just left on Thursday. I was just seeing y'all in a different area, and now I'm back here, right here, right now, right here.
Like we ain't even left. Like we ain't
even my favorite.
left. But that's what's up. But we right here on the hottest, sexiest station on the planet, Hot 702.5. And I am your favorite chocolate, sexy love scriber, Miss Love Doctor. And y'all already know what it is and who it is with my beautiful co-host.
Hey, y'all. Beauty on the beat here.
Yeah, so listen, people be asking, Shirley, you didn't share the link. So I be trying to get everywhere. But I'm so glad that you guys decided to come here and chill and hang out with us.
Yes.
And if you want to be a part of the conversation, you can always call in 702-551-5261. And we'd love to hear from you. And because your opinions matter. We're here to talk about matters of the heart.
Yeah.
And if you have a heart, you're a part of the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Period.
We said we was going to do a little blooper of however many times I forget to put lip gloss.
It's still glossy.
Is it?
I still see the gloss. I'm a matte girl, but.
Yeah. And this one is, I'm trying to debate because I want to, get rid of some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
okay, it's the Vicky secret. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, Vicky. Hey, Vicky.
Is it popping now?
It's glossy.
Is it popping now?
It's glossy.
Okay. Make sure y'all share this show with the people that you love that has a heart that matters. And comment and be a part of what we talking about today. And not only do we talk love, we definitely share love.
Yes.
So if nobody has told you that they loved you today, we would like to be the first.
We heart, you guys. I was about to do, or our little, my daughter does it a different way.
She talking about.
Like,
I was like, my fingers don't go like that. I don't want them to go like that, so we're just not gonna put them like that. Okay, we're just gonna do a full circle
these
heart.
kids, yeah.
Even though they heart looked kind of.
They was. It was cute. It was cute.
So we will do a check-in today, see how we both are feeling. Which 3 would you like to do? Which 3 would you like to tap into?
Emotionally, definitely. I was gonna say, I would physically. Okay.
Okay. Physically. Okay.
Goodness. So emotionally, physically, and like your heart meter. I like when you say like your heart meter, like what it is. You know, I feel like Chicago made me feel away. Okay. I really, really enjoyed it kind of goes in emotionally like all together, right? Because it was like a full circle. Like I was able to feel like I was, you know, amongst family. You know, like automatically.
Welcome me, welcome.
But my physical, walking in Chicago with some flippity flops, that was the most. My body is still hurting today. Okay.
So it was like levels to it. So not only were you walking a distance and you had flip flops.
Oh my God! So it was like, you know, that it was really nice to see the city, especially. Y'all know I'm from the Bay, and it's like I'm always seeing homeless encampments. I ain't seen none. I ain't see not a one. I didn't necessarily didn't see like I saw some homeless people. Cool, but I didn't see a whole row. I didn't see a whole bunch where I was at. Okay, that's what I will say. Yeah. But it was nice. It was nice.
I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
So my heart was filled. My baby turned 13, and she had a good time. She got to experience something that I did when I was a kid, and I hope she can remember those things.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So I was excited
That's
about
what's
that.
up.
Yeah.
It was nice. It was, because we were together. It was nice that, I would too say my heart is filled as well. And, because it was home for me, really. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, it was like we were still tourists, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. We weren't the smartest tourists at the end, but
we had adventures, bro.
Girl, I had to explain to my niece, like she don't know all the different emotions. Okay, she ain't seen TT inside or out. Okay, she was stressed out. She was like, "Oh no!" I was like, "See, this is why."
But you can see she might be an empath as well.
Absolutely.
She was like, "What?
What is going on?
Yeah,
are you okay?" You know, but very, very heartfelt. She definitely filled up your heart. Let me see. You did all yours. So emotionally, definitely. I feel like so many words, like. Brrr.
Okay.
But because I think my emotions are steady. You know, like like I said before, I'm allowing to feel whatever I feel. You know, I'm not allowing anybody to make me feel like I shouldn't feel how I feel, especially if I'm coming from a place of love to correct the feelings that I'm having. Yes.
Well, you're going to have to. Okay.
That is it.
That's it. I ain't going to. Jesus.
Physically, yeah, we got to get this body right. I went and got me a stretch today.
Oh, I'm happy.
And I did not want to go because I just felt exhausted. And I went, and my guy, he was sick, so now I got to go with somebody else. So I was like, I should just cancel. I should just cancel. And it was like good conversation. Like, we talked about the heat, living in the Bay, like Washington. I don't know. We just was
They were from the Bay?
No, he's from Virginia.
There's a Bay over there. There's a Bay.
But he did a good job. Like, he did a good job stretching. Like, he was paying attention to my body for sure. You know, and I had told him that I had a little injury that we still recovering from. But so he was tapping into that. You know, like he can feel it. Well, when you pay attention to muscles anyway, you can feel when it's resisting, when it's releasing, when it's letting go. So yeah, he did a good job. So I needed that. So it made me feel really good physically. Like sometimes you can feel it tingling in the top of your head. The stretch be so good. Cause it's your muscles just releasing. Then he did a good job. I was very proud of him. I was very proud of him.
Like, okay.
Cause the last time I was like, oh gosh. But yeah. So what else did you say? Emotionally, physically, and my love meter.
Mm-hmm.
It's on the rise.
It's on the rise.
It's on the rise.
On the rise.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
if you would quantify it as a number.
As a number.
I didn't do that, but.
I would say a solid 5.
5? 5.5, maybe 6.
I mean, depending on what we talking about as far as love.
Nah.
For myself, I would say we're at a cool like 11.
Okay. Self-love is what you is you, bro.
Yeah, because you know, I don't know. It's so cool, like learning yourself, and that kind of like takes us into what today's conversation is about, anyway, and. You know what you know, and you know how my schedule has been. So I literally got this whole entire topic out of my notes of something that I wrote. I don't know when.
Shut up. Period. This girl got.
I was like, copy.
She got TED Talks in books. She got TED Talks in. She can.
I do.
I'd be like, girl, she can. Oh, and I already have a.
In my notes.
I'd be like, period.
It'd be like, ooh, let me get this out my head real quick. So it was really, the crazy part is when I was just explaining it, trying to figure out like what these thoughts were. It was like it was two different knowledge of. I was like, is it knowledge of self that I'm trying to convey here, or is it allowing someone else to know you? What I was trying to convey here. You know, so
okay, that could be both.
You know, because that's the thing. That's the thing. Do you not know yourself enough to tell somebody how to treat you,
girl?
Or do you just
the
not?
First one.
Do you have levels of letting people in to know you, to be able to tell them how to treat you, right? So. And in reality, it's like, how often do we really get to know somebody on a deeper level, right? Especially these days, you know what I mean? So
everything's so surface based, and social media. You only.
What's your Instagram?
Exactly. It's like that's not.
He following me?
Yeah. I didn't know the whole little heart. If I like, I'm like, I'm like, what?
I'm being schooled on the flirting of the socials.
Yeah, but I'm like, y'all know, when people say like, oh, well, you didn't like. First of all, I'm married, so I'm not really like. Checking how many hearts I'm getting, like I'm not messaging back, so I'm just like, oh, he's, you
really like this post.
Yeah,
I like this, so I thought you liked it. Yeah, so it'd be like real surface based, and then the crazy thing is we jump into things real prematurely, and let's just be honest, we give the most intimate part of ourselves
so quickly
to people that we don't even know their mama name. You would really impregnate somebody or get impregnated by someone where you like, what's your last name?
That was a pet peeve of mine at like young, trying to like talk to boys or anything. Like, I need to know your first, last, and middle name at least if you're gonna get some of this. Like, to me, I just feel like I would want to know. Now, remembering, I at least need to know. Okay,
at least at the bare minimum.
I'm like, I know that I asked for it. I asked for your zodiac, everything. I was just like, so you just gonna give me? You don't know nothing. Not enough.
I mean, but
I need.
I'm just
something.
saying. We be ready around here. You don't know what their trauma triggers are, financial situation, their parenting style, if they got a relationship with their kids,
girl, you think
or their mama. Like, I gotta know how.
So when people walk up, that's you like questions all around. Like, wait.
Like, nah, it's okay. But we are trying to fact check things like their income status or their credit score, or but we're not checking for their emotional status or their spiritual status, their mental and security and their love meters. Yeah, it's like, where are you at with love? What do you even think about love?
Are you asking me that as a question?
I mean, I can be, but
I was
saying,
like, yeah, but that's how you.
Thing.
Yeah, I like that.
Because you may think love is one thing, and they think it's something completely different. So the focus that we be having be more material and on the outside, but not to like, what do you add to me as a human?
Yeah.
Like, who are you as a human?
Yeah. What do you? I seen the video where the girl was like, "I'm not impressed with your cars or anything. Like, we all should have a car. We all should have a roof over your head. Like, however you do that. But can we hold a conversation with each other? Do we make each other laugh? Can I see you with a bonnet?" You know, you with some sweats on. I don't need to see you with all the jewelry, all the makeup, all the, you know, how like you hear guys, oh, take her on a beach thing or make her jump in the pool so you can see how she really looks. But you get so much strife after. Like, no, you want to be able to, if you really truly want to see somebody, like just invite them to, you know, movies. You ain't got to get all dressed up for the movies.
Yeah,
you'll see me if I like you. If I like you, you will see me with no makeup on, no wig on, no nothing. Like, bruh. And if you don't talk to me, then I won't talk to you at all. Don't worry about it. No love lost.
That's the whole thing too. It's like if you are not okay with who I am, I gotta be okay with that. So trying to like conform and transform myself to how you the painting that you. I mean, I get it. If I'm not it, I get it.
And I don't have
and that's cool. We both saving each other. Because
once I see the package, if it ain't it, I don't want it either. So it's okay. You could like, I don't like that layer. I don't like that layer.
But how soon should we get to that? Like, that's my whole thing with this conversation. It's like, why are we making steps towards something that we don't even make intentions of really knowing the person fully?
Well, if I'm gonna give them some, you're gonna have to know how I look before I give you some.
Because you might rub my makeup off.
Girl, you go exactly. You're gonna
like, where's this eyelash at?
Like you said, hair, you know, frontal on flow. Like they tell you all of that. If you're having a good time, you're gonna have to see it eventually.
If there's a good time had. My whole thing is what grinds my gears is when a person says like, what do you bring to the table? Like, first of all, at our age, we should have a whole damn house fully furnished at this point.
Ooh,
so
say it.
What am I bringing to the table? It should be more about what substances am I putting on top of the table. You know.
Okay, go on with your analogies.
Like how we feeding ourselves nutritionally, like how we feeding ourselves spiritually. So, you know, creating food for the soul of what you need, of what is going to fill you up. You know. Ooh. And if you don't know what that looks like, or you don't love yourself properly, or you haven't taken the time to figure out like how to tell somebody else these things, you may just not know how to convey it either. But it goes back to what I was saying. It may not be none of those things. Is that you may be to a place in your life where you're pretty guarded and you got to earn to get to know more and more, if that makes sense. So it's almost like, are you just not telling?
Are you choosing not to say anything, or is it because you're not asking the right questions, or I really don't see a future for me to even want to give that information?
But we were just talking about getting to know ourselves a little on a deeper level. So the knowledge of self is beneficial to you. Allow yourself to love yourself selflessly. And then make space for somebody else to love you selflessly. Knowing you will make sure that you can allow somebody to know the real you. And accept you 100%. You know what I mean? So we are going to use some cards today.
She out of pocket. Get the deeper. Come on.
Y'all know, like these one night, remember he was up till like 3 o'clock in the morning. They was going. We were like, we're gonna just do a card, take a shot, and do something else. It never changed. So the dictionary, I went to the definition of knowledge, self, and fuel. Right. Because we're feeding ourselves, we're learning ourselves, we're getting deeper with ourselves.
Period.
So knowledge is facts, information, and skills acquired by a person through experienced or education, the theoretical or practical understanding of a subject, awareness or familiarity gained by experience of a fact or a situation.
You better get that knowledge. You better get that knowledge.
You better get your heads together.
They hear right.
of self, knowledge of self, but a person's essential being that distinguishes them from others, especially considered as the object of introspection, of reflexive action.
So self is looking at yourself, figuratively and
because you
everything.
are distinguished. It distinguishes you from everybody else.
You have your own. Yeah, that makes sense.
A person's particular nature or personality, the qualities that make the person individual or unique.
Yeah.
And then one's own interest or pleasure.
Okay, you know yourself.
I mean, that's great. It's great to know yourself. I just said that the other night. Like, if I don't know nothing else, I know me. So, because, you know,
I love that
I've been with me the whole
yourself.
time.
Yeah.
We be with ourselves the whole time from the time we can, you know, the whole time. And fuel is a material such as coal, gas, or oil that is burned to produce heat or power.
Oh, okay. Because you definitely need that heat, that fire. That burns, I feel that fire in my soul. I always have songs
I don't know
that
what
go
song
like,
that. I don't know. I was trying to catch it.
You've never, oh my God. It's Adele. Adele?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adele.
Adele.
The British singer.
So we'll go through a couple things before we get to the card game. So what do you think is a reason? I got a few little whoop-de-whoops. You let me know where we at with this.
Okay.
Of why we may not allow somebody to see us fully, aside of us not knowing ourselves fully. Right. So fear.
Of course.
We afraid to let somebody know the real us? Is it something you don't want them to know?
The judgment part of it, yeah. I get that part, yeah.
Yeah. What if people really want to know you or faking to get to know you or the representative syndrome? Like, is that you?
Like, because, you know, that's when the honeymoon phase normally wears out. That's where you really get to see. It's
when
like,
you start to see.
I want them to choose me. I want them to, like, think of me. And once I have you,
once I got you,
then it's like, okay. Then I pull back. Remember that whole? I just couldn't believe that. I was like, that's a thing. They don't like what?
Purposely.
Yeah. Just to get.
It's like a hook and sinker.
Exactly. I was just like, I mean, I didn't know that people really did that because
ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun though.
Right. I just want people to, like, you are who you are, but sometimes people don't allow you to be that. And then that's where you start to get guarded, you know, where it's like, okay, well, I don't want to look like I'm slow or like, or this or that. But I'm like, you know I'm a little ditzy sometimes. That's just me, you know. But I had to learn that is me. And I'm also very, very intelligent. And I also have a mind that goes a million things and know a million random facts. And it's just like, bro, like.
Can do.
So it just be like, I mean, that is me. And I remember when we first started to hang and you were like, friend, you don't have to say everything. Just, you know, like, you don't have to say it all. Like, it's okay for you to still be open and still be, but like, you have to learn to keep some of those things just to yourself. And to me, that is where friendship comes in. That's where it's like, hey, you being vulnerable or you talking or you speaking, like, everybody is not meant to hear that because people use that as fuel to go and spread things that because they don't know you. So you have to be mindful of what you say and how you say it or what you say about yourself. So I didn't even, you know, like, having those things to me helps with how you see yourself overall as well.
Yeah.
So that's what, you know, I hope people learn these things. Because I did.
Yeah, because you definitely don't want somebody like love bombing you.
Because you giving them all, you know, like, oh, well, here's all of me. Here you go. And then all they have to do is check the boxes. Like, okay, she like this, she like this, she like this, she like this, she like this. Okay, I'm on the boop.
Let me say this, let me
yes.
do this.
And I've learned
and it's
that.
like, to do what? To do what?
To, again, we know that people need to feel liked back. right? So if they know that if I'm doing these things, she will either open up and give me what I truly want, he or she, right?
What do you truly want, though?
So
That's
they
my
either
whole
want
thing.
access to you, around you, being with you, all of those things, whether it's a man or a woman. I notice that whatever they want from it, because some people need, like, you know, like if you know someone that you can always call, right? And if I ain't got it, I can call her. That is a fuel. They will keep you at bay of, hey, how you doing, what's going on? But at the end of the, hey, how you doing, what's going on? Hey, you know what, oh my God, it's been like this, boom, and then 4,000 later it's done, you know, like the fuck, you know. So again, it is a same thing, you know.
That's the thing. That's the level of like vulnerability too. It's like you don't want that to be a good person and know that you are a helper and a fixer, and people play on that. It's crazy. So I don't really get it. Like, why would you burn a bridge? But people do it every day,
and some people
down to dust.
They be like, it's cool. I mean, because I needed to get to this bridge, so I don't care about this bridge.
On.
Yep. And they'll find another bridge.
Not come to this island anymore at all. So
and you'll see people who will find other bridges and make that bridge look like, oh, that bridge was really fucked up. That bridge you shouldn't even went over.
It's burnt. It is okay.
Wow.
It is burnt. It is all the way burnt. It is so burnt.
It's like when I tell you we don't even see the fragments of the bridge.
You don't even know that it was ever there. So waiting to know somebody before you fully let them in.
I definitely, like you said, you don't know these motherfuckers from Adam.
How often do we share and talk about our mental health and things like that, and trauma and triggers? If you are happy, if you're truly happy, are you happy? Like, you know, I'm gonna ask people that.
They are.
I'm gonna go on the "Are you happy" campaign.
That's a good thing.
Random. Are you happy? I need a shirt.
People are saying Happy Thursday.
Okay, so you have several layers to dig to get a little deeper, and we're gonna play with this card game today.
Ooh.
It is, where is that?
Let's get deep.
Let's get deep, right? And it is the Friends edition.
Okay.
And there is deep, deeper, and deepest.
Oh shoot. Okay, so we're at the deep. Okay,
it got deep. So I told her when I flip this thing over, whatever lever of cards come out, that's what we're gonna do. And today we're gonna be doing deeper. So we're not gonna get the deepest.
Okay.
So I'll give you your own stack, so we don't have to go. So we'll just answer our own questions.
Okay.
And
so
you guys feel free to answer the questions in the comments.
Okay.
That's your own stack.
Yeah.
You want one?
Yes.
Okay, so I will go first.
Okay.
Because we're getting and
we're
allowing
just
you
going
guys
from the
to
top?
know us. You can do whatever you want to do.
I'm like, whatever.
You can pull however you want to pull.
Yeah.
So this is coming from What Do You Mean? So we need to go ahead and tag them and let them know that we do play your game inside of our home. And now on the radio. All right. What would be a good tradition for your friends group to have?
What
do you think it is?
I mean, I love Christmas time is like, you know, you have a tradition, like, you know, like when we were sending people like that we didn't even know gifts, and like, you know, like the Secret Santa, we sung a song, like, you know, like to me, like
Santa,
that
baby.
They were like, I was like, that's the only song that I know.
You did great, friend. You did great. Okay, I didn't even think about that one, but I did think about I would definitely like to have like group vacations.
Okay. Yeah.
You know,
would be
that needs to be a tradition. But I do like that you said Christmas, because I didn't even think about it, and I was like all out of my element last year. I was like, I ain't doing nothing.
But it's been enough
but
years
gonna do
that
it
I
this
love
year.
it.
We're going to run it back. So get your Christmas songs together.
Together. or like your Christmas Story. Like it was like, you know, like a movie.
12 Days of Christmas.
Like, you know, thank you. That's what it's called. 12 Days of Christmas. So mine's is pretty deep. It says, what does your version of heaven looks like?
Oh, wow. That's intense.
Right? I was like, what? What? For me, I feel like it is all of my ancestors, all of my people that was before me is having a big old party next to the Lord. That's how I feel. You feel me? If they made it up there, I'm be like,
hey, what you doing? Hey.
Like y'all all playing, y'all all doing this, y'all all like people will that I knew that I was around like gravitate towards each other in heaven. That's what my vision looks like. Whether they were family or not, like, hey, you know, Marquita, I do too. Like things like that's what I envision. If you know, if heaven.
What's up, Miss Triple? So my questions were, what would be a good tradition for your friend groups to have? So you can drop that one. And hers was, what does heaven look like to you?
Yeah. What does your version of heaven look
Version.
like? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Vision.
Vision.
No, it's version.
What is unique about you? Well, I'm hella funny. No. I do crack myself up though. I don't crack nobody else up. I crack myself up. I would say what's unique about me that I really do feel like I'm a unicorn.
You know you are. You know you are. Dang.
You got all the deep cards?
Girl, they like, have you ever had to stop a friend from doing something? What was it and what happened? I was like, wait a minute. I don't know if I could tell everybody my business. Hold on, I don't really hear myself. Okay. It will shout the person who I'm talking about will know, okay? But I am the type of friend that will not let you get out of yourself. Like I can't be the friend that will help you with your delusions, okay? And I'm like, if this person is like, oh, we got to go and check to see if this person is at home or if he with somebody else, and I just can't. I'm like, nah, friend, we just not about to go and do this and do that and do this. So basically what had happened was I had to talk her off the ledge.
Yeah.
You know, like, no, friend, we are not about to hide in no bushes. We ain't about to do none of that, okay? Like, if it, whatever is done in the dark will come into the light, okay?
Yeah.
And they're like, so you really not gonna, I'm like, you know how far? That's like 40 minutes. That's an hour drive. I ain't doing that, friend. Like, listen, there are some other things that I will definitely be ready to do for you, but I don't think that this is, I could never try to fight for a guy or want to, like, stalk a guy. I just feel like I'm not gonna let you do that because you too dope to even trip off of a guy
Stupid
like that.
to that level.
Yeah. So basically, you know, I had to talk her off the ledge.
What if she was in the neighborhood?
Now, if she was in the neighborhood, I would say drive past, friend, and if you see a light on, ooh,
keep driving.
Keep driving. Keep driving. Yeah.
Okay. What upgrades are you in need of? I mean, where are we at with this? I mean, where we at? There's several upgrades that I need. I mean, we talking about. Give me a category, cause.
Okay. Well, I mean, you always talk about different things that you know what you want to do, like your education. You already upgrading on that, right? You always talk about
in this class.
Your body you working on. That's an upgrade. You feel me? So, what would you say?
I don't know. I went all over the place.
So, tell me what's the first thing that came? Because that's
dual citizenship.
Period. See, that's what she gonna upgrade to make sure that she got dual citizenship. Period.
Yeah, that was like one of the first thoughts. It was like,
I just don't like that. I gotta get all these messy ass cards. Like this some bullshit.
I don't know.
Some bullshit. It says, "Are you currently annoyed with any of your friends?" Who and why? I'm like, y'all this is not meant for it to be on air.
It said who and why. You can opt to skip.
I am going to skip.
You can plead the fifth.
I am 1, 2, 3, 4.
Plead the fifth.
Nah.
Are you irritated with one of your friends? It's
like you're annoyed.
Are they
It's
in the room?
annoyed. I'm like, never in the room.
Are they watching the show?
I plead the fifth.
No, I'm just saying
that's
that's how detailed it is. Like,
I'm like,
who
damn.
and why?
Yeah.
Dang, you want me to drop names and
Exactly.
everything?
I'm like, I don't know. This is meant for just us to have the conversation. We can definitely, but not on air, y'all. Okay. I try to like not be annoyed with people, but I think as I'm getting older, I am definitely trying not to be so nice all the time. Like, I think like, oh, you don't want to cause problems. You don't want to, like, I'm over trying to feel like it's me, and it's not. So
Yeah. That's a good way to feel.
yeah.
Especially if it's really not you. All right. That's your card?
That was I was not going to say it. So
No, I thought you put a new card.
Oh, okay. Have you overcome any major health issues or illnesses? I mean, I used to be bigger and then I had the weight loss surgery, so that made me smaller, you know. So I mean, that was a health issue. I was borderline diabetic, so that's something that, you know, is really big in my family, and I was happy that I am still teetering because, you know, I gotta do better. Okay, because I still like food, you know.
Yeah.
I still like it, even though I don't be
take
hungry.
more of those walks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Walking
Move
is
around.
good for you.
It
We
is.
just got to get shoes that are supportive.
Yes. Not
All right.
flippity flops. Okay.
What is one disease you wish to be globally cured? All of them. I would like the ones that are made and not made to be cured, okay? And that's my answer.
I'm about to give you this.
You want to try?
Bitch.
Here, you take
It
half.
says, "Have you ever sworn an oath for what?" It's an oath. You're not supposed to say nothing.
Skip.
Like what? Here, take these motherfucking cards. Go ahead. Let me see yours. I like yours. Okay, and I've just been pulling randoms. Okay. Whew.
She said, take these cards.
Yes.
All right, where you at with it? What you got now? And you spread yours out. I was just going from the top.
Yes, that's why I'm like, it's just whatever call. Maybe I want to do the way that you doing it, okay? What is a conversation you've recently been replaying in your head? You know? You know what? Right now, I really want to get my finances in a different way. I'm trying to look more quarterly. And I've learned that the way that my head works is like goals. So if I know that this is how much I need to just have that. And then have that, you know, like,
Yeah.
and as my kids are getting older and I have a senior, like, I don't want to be like always at the end waiting. I want to be ahead. So that's the conversation that like I've been keep replaying, because me and my husband, we keep trying this thing, you know, we're going to keep trying and see what works best.
Yeah. Yep. Okay.
Oh, you got one?
Hello there, this is the ghost.
Oh, yes. Come on.
Alrighty, so mine says, what is the coolest building you've ever been in and what made it so unique? And I was just talking about this earlier with the previous guest on MVP Speaks, and it was the Vatican.
I knew you was going to say that.
And it was crazy.
Wow.
Okay, because you walk in and it was the previous popes from like hundreds of years ago were in these glass boxes floating, and their bodies were illuminating like it was a light inside of them. The previous popes, child,
that died?
They was gone, floating in the box.
Oh wow.
And also too, the reason why it was so unique and cool, we couldn't take pictures in there, but on the roof, on the ceiling, it's all this art, but it really has to do with people who look like us. And I really wanted to go back in 2020 to look at it and try to. I was gonna try to use these little glasses that have the. And but then COVID happened. But yeah, that's probably the most unique building.
Dope. That sounds cool.
Yeah, you guys should definitely go. Please go. Please go. Whatever your religious preference is, it doesn't matter. Our history is there, and when you go there, you're gonna learn a whole lot about yourself and other people.
Yeah. Is that in Rome?
It's in Vatican. It's in Vatican City, which is near Rome.
Near Rome. Okay. In January, you never know.
Never know. Okay. Who was next?
You.
Me. Whose opinion matters to you the most? Who? Skip.
I mean, you can say yours. You can say yours.
Well, it depends on what we're talking about. My opinion may be wrong.
Okay.
How much do you consider and care about other people's opinion of you? The more and more this thing called life keeps coming together in such a beautiful view, it's very little.
Okay.
Because it's like you need to worry about yourself. You got your own self stuff going on. Yeah. You know what I mean? So your opinion of me it shouldn't make me feel bad or change the view that I have of myself because I know the truth. You have an opinion. Yeah. It's a difference.
Yeah. I like that. Okay. Okay, mine says, what do you think is the worst age to be and why? I'm like, if you're living life, I feel like an age is an age. That's a
deep question.
You feel me? I feel that if you're living, to me, that's going to be, I don't care the age because I feel like it's your mental.
Yeah.
Because you can say like, 18. I mean, 18 and being an adult or considered an adult, okay, and not really understanding life like that, I think that is not the, I mean, it would be not the best age to.
There's like phases of words.
Because like in certain, I feel like sometimes in our culture or the people that I've known, they just push their children out so quick. And to me, it's like we barely even figuring it out. So for us to be like, oh, okay, I'm 18, like you're grown. Like you're this. Like I don't like that because I feel like in my mom's eyes, I want to always be her child, no matter what. So it shouldn't matter what age I am. That would change for me. So to me, it's like I think 18, especially with not having any direction or not knowing what you want to do, or even being able to have that time to explore. You have a lot where it's like, hey, I had to figure it out. You got to too. I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I think
why make them when you know it was hard for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You going again?
Okay.
Sure, I'll go again.
I like explain.
It's the voice.
Yeah.
Hello. One of them, the one I pulled says, make a post on TikTok together, but we're not doing it right now.
Okay.
No. Okay. So it says, do you wish your relationship was different with any of your siblings? If so, in what way?
What was the question?
Do you wish your relationship was different with any of your siblings? If so, in what way?
That was a deep question.
Heavy, child.
You got so heavy on me.
I have a really close relationship with my sister and brother. But my sister is a Cancer, and that's it. Thank you.
And that's it.
Hey, my daughter is one, so I understand.
I dropped the mic.
And the middle child.
Oh, yeah.
We're the best. Don't talk about us middle kids.
Y'all crazy.
We're not.
We are not having a conversation.
I think we should. I think we could have a conversation on like the structure of like the children in the household.
We definitely was talking about that. Especially me and Eve. We was talking about the big sister syndrome, and then it's the middle child syndrome, and then it's the oldest girl. We need to do that show. It's like levels to it, and
don't speak bad about us middles.
The oldest child syndrome when your mother passes away. Oh, that's a whole. I'm turning my mic down.
I almost shrunk like out of here. Okay. Yeah, now that's the thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, y'all get ready for that one. That one is serious. What was the last thing you did that made you feel like a kid again? Me and Beauty's daughter, we held hands and we ran through the fountain together, and we got wet.
Yes, they were so cute. That was like the cutest thing. I was like, Bree, you about to? Yeah, and she just ran.
Listen, I'm very spontaneous, and you know that.
Yes.
So I saw the water called me. I was like, who want to run through and get wet? They were like, oh my God, my jeans, my this, my that. Like, so what? And she was with it.
She was with it.
She was with it, and we got wet. And then we walked and dried off. It was easy.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the last thing.
Okay. Do you think you've been more lucky or more unfortunate through your life? And I was like, okay. I will say that I don't really consider luck. I always say blessed, you know. I feel like my childhood was unfortunate. It is what it is, right? But for me, I will definitely say that I have been extremely blessed and highly favored in my adulthood.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I've been through both. I've been through both.
Turn it around.
Yeah.
Turn it around. Some very unfortunate things. Okay.
It's me.
It's
okay.
you.
What is the sneakiest thing you've gotten away with? Jeez.
What you do? What you do?
Oh my gosh. Let me try to think.
Was I being sneaky or did I not care? It's different.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever definition you want to, word story. I mean,
probably. Damn it. Probably smashing my professor. All right, thank you. Bye.
And we're off the mic again. Bye.
That was a mic drop. Okay.
Okay. Now you made me think a little pivot on the thoughts. All right. What is the worst argument you've been in ever? Several. I don't know. I think we can skip that one.
Okay. Told you them ones is like.
In what ways are you similar to your parents? I'm assuming that I'm a lot like them. I know I'm a lot like my mom.
I mean, you have her whole face, so
I do
that's
have
a similarity
her face.
right there.
Her mannerisms, some of her sayings, her love for music.
What about your dad? She will know how to take care of a car and be like, I think that's the carburetor or something else. Like, what? It's just in her.
It's not on me. It's in me. Okay. That man always had him an auto mechanic shop. My whole entire life.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Oh, snap. Okay, what important life lessons have you learned from being in a relationship?
Relationship.
Right. The most important. Don't let. I don't know how to say it. Don't let one person don't let the person that you're in a relationship consume everything of you. You know how when you oh, I gave you my all, you know?
Yeah.
I think that was a lesson that I learned where it's not saying don't put all your eggs in a basket. I don't know how to say it in a way of just
it's don't lose yourself in that person.
Thank you.
Right.
Do not lose yourself trying to be something for that person if it harms you.
I like that.
So I think that was my biggest lesson.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So we could do a couple more because we are at the end. I can't see if you guys are answering these. If you had married one of your friends, who would you choose and why? Don't have none of those. Name a wish that has come true for you. All of them. Honestly. A wish that has come true.
How many, girl? Because you need help. I don't know. I just say anything you ask for, you one way or another get it.
I don't know if I wish for it, but I think I speak things into existence, and I'm dead ass when I say what I say. Like, I want this, and then I might forget about it, or I may journal it, or 33 and 3 or whatever. But we went to a women's empowerment conference, and you more so manifested it than me. And I got an invite to be a speaker at same said conference.
Period.
That you were like, Frank, you need to be up there.
Oh, because she had things ready. I'm like,
you need to do that. So with that being said, I'm gonna do the application, and then if we get accepted, I'll let you help me just with whatever it is. I mean, I kind of got an idea, but I don't have an idea.
I hope the one that
yeah, I'll let you pick.
Yeah. So mine's is there anything is there anything or anyone holding you back from personal growth or authentic self? From your personal growth or your authentic self. I feel like no one should have that much power over you. So for me, I'm definitely going to say a lot of the self-sabotaging or the not good enough talks is never from the people around me. It's within. It's definitely that little person that is scared to try and is scared to fail.
I know I was listening to Sonia Sterling, and it was basically saying, no, it was some affirmation thing, and it was like it was my girl, feminine universe. She said, what is it about you that you want to change? And if it's something that you can physically change, stop being scared to go and change it. Like, there's a level of fear there sometimes that it's not that like, oh, I want to lose weight, so why you don't lose weight? Like, I don't know why. There's like a level of fear. It's like you have to conquer that fear and go ahead and change it and just get the results that you're looking for. Yes. So I was with that. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed getting a little deeper with us today. And let me know, is it hard for you to let people in, let people know who you are, let people know different layers and levels of you? Because we can't just meet somebody and be like, I know, like, there is levels and layers to every last one of us. Every year you have a layer, some layers and more layers. And so the older you are, the more layers that you have to go ahead and let unpeel or unreveal. So yeah, sometimes it's important for us to do that. But I want to thank you guys. Please tune in with us next Thursday at 6 p.m. on Let's Talk Love. And if you have a topic that matters to your heart, let us know. Drop a comment, and we will pull it up. We will discuss it. All right, till next time.
Thanks for watching.